What's up, y'all? Matthew Rain here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Trigger Happy Havoc. Finally, after all the Mario Kart stuff. So yeah, here we are. It's the 20th of October right now, by the way, and tragedy has arrived upon us once again. Now that's Chihiro Fujisaki. That's been murdered, and not just murdered, but crucified. Like, crudely crucified with a rope, it looks like. Yeah, so in the last episode, Monokuma gave us, like, the ultimatum, basically that, but he collected a bunch of our deepest, darkest secrets, and that he's gonna reveal all of them if a Blackened hasn't appeared in 24 hours, so... And now this happens. So, yeah. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file, to see exactly what's going on. Yep, the victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. Time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. Cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. It's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Alright, can I look at that actually? Hey Makoto, do you have a second? Oh, hold on there. Hold on there, Tux boy. That's not really Tux is about. Wait. First truth bullet. Chihiro Fujisaki, time of death, 2 a.m. Girls' locker room. Blunt object killed instantly. Okay. Basically what you just said. Yeah, what do you want? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Sayaka's case. I still don't know if I'm saying that right, but they say Sayaka, I say Sayaka. Anyway, to solve, no, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me. He's such an asshole. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But... We need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened. It looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Oh, good. Okay. We talked to Owada. Dude had a real complex about being weak. Dude? But you had, I don't know. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. Makoto. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Oh, Mondo's account. That's interesting. Chihiro had told anyone willing to listen that she wanted to get stronger. Some assume that due to her inferiority complex about her being weak, she admired strength. She admired strength more than anything. Sakura, what's your take on this? I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried her. She was very light, that is true. But it wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise. But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. Interesting. And instead, she came. Didn't she say at one point that? I don't think of. When we were in the locker room, when we were in the entrance to the locker room, right, and the pool, and like Hina offered Chihiro and Celeste to come join her, and Celeste is Celeste. Celeste was like, oh, there is nothing more. There is something I hate more than getting my face wet, but it's just Chihiro. But like Fujisaki was like, I'm sorry, I'll have to pass. So yeah, I guess. And instead, she came here to exercise in the middle of the night.
However.
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. Oh, so you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she would also have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account. Really? I don't remember none of this. Wanting to get stronger, she declined several invitations from Sakura and Aoi. Yeah, that actually is Aoi. I was Asahina's first name. His first name is Aoi. And I was like, wait, is it Aoi? Aoi? No, it's Aoi. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, declined several invitations from Sakura and Aoi, and may have used the locker room late at night to avoid them. Despite this, Chihiro had stated she desired help with her efforts. She may have been meeting someone in the locker room the night she was murdered. Okay then. The AC just went off. Okay. Kirigiri. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. She's very thorough, I guess. It's a little. I guess you have to be. In a life or death situation like this, you gotta be thorough. Surveillance camera. The mastermind must have been watching as Chihiro was killed. They know what's happened, and they're still forcing us to go through with this. Okay then. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind bloodlust? Bloodless, let's check the obvious thing. I could feel the life. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. This poster. A little bit of blood on it. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Bloodstained carpet. There's a fresh bloodstain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Okay. There's a dumbbell on the floor and... This is a bloodstain. There's also a bloodstain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean that this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
Ugh. I don't imagine it could have been anything else. A locker room dumbbell. Now, I believe it's about time for us to move on. Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but...
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. Well, I didn't get to talk to him, actually. I talked to the other three, but I didn't get to talk to him. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Okay, then. So, this is our next location. This place is related to the investigation? Yeah, the fitness room with the BFG. The big fucking gun. Figure it out yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Well, what about it? You could at least try to figure out where we should check without my help. Already spent plenty of time checking the crime scene. Plenty of other things. There are plenty of other things left to check here. Okay. Let's go left to right here. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, and quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
I told you to stop summoning him like that. You call for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys'. Yeah, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means that the murderer has to be a girl. Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. How can you tell what I'm thinking right now? Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other words...
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. A nigga thinks he's double D. Good lord, man. Never mind. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's handbook is perfectly fine. Oh. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. Yeah, you treated me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Alright, fine. Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so,
Why you?
So, Sleepy. Listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
No, what are you saying? Monokuma won't cuss in this won't swear in this Christian school. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest your own damn self. Oh. Your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader. No, I wasn't done examining that place. Okay, fine. Came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure out for myself? Alright. Left to right. Boom. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on, just showing the school crest. I want to see no clues. Surveillance camera, and that's what. And there's only what I can assume it is a gun attached to it. So chilling. Hunk of metal block in the entrance seems like some kind of machine. Yeah, what, you ain't gonna say nothing to me? I guess not. So chilling. Is that all that's here? It ain't much. Not the bulletin board. There is this little lockbox here. Or a mailbox. Yeah, there's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So, you finally found them. Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered, quote-unquote delivered, to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. Immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, Sayaka Mizono. Hey, you're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Starting to get it. Regulations. But it says nothing about borrowing someone else's handbook. Running. So I guess if the other person doesn't know about it, or the other person is dead in this case. Main Hall e-handbooks.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong now?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? Let's see, the other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's.
I see.
Oh. Sayaka's handbook is working. Junko's handbook is working, but not Leon. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. That's true. Memory came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution, the fact that they're showing the cutscene, like in a cutscene graphic here. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Oh shit! Yeah, but didn't you yourself say that, like the handbooks are resistant to like the strongest force or something? Hey!
Me angry.
Hey!
Now I'm really angry.
What's wrong with you? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, and a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible.
I would say it wouldn't break. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure. 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. But even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. And what is that?
I can't hear you.
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Wow. Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
What is it? Is it out of batteries or something? If forget to charge it, you always should charge your phone. Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook. Okay, then this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. E-handbook, broken e-handbook. However, Monokuma claims it's unlikely that Leon's handbook would have been broken. Okay.